Just trapped.
Did you have to say that?
Just trapped.
I'm going to just move this camera. Is that right?
Right.
No, I've done it the wrong way, haven't I?
Yes, right. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to another weekly chat with myself and Rebecca.
Good evening.
Good evening. Yeah. If I make any wincing faces, it's
No, you don't need to start with that.
yeah, but it's
You
trapped.
don't
It's
need to
trapped
start
wind.
with that.
Trapped wind. I've said it now. I've got trapped wind. So if I make any wincing faces, it's got trapped wind. Okay. Just putting it out there.
Have your monitors changed?
What do you mean? Have they changed?
Because the webcam doesn't look right there.
I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think so.
Okay. Maybe we'll just sit
let's
in more
pop
this
out,
way.
Yeah,
I
maybe
don't know.
we'll pop out the chat and stuff.
Okay.
I'll make it like a live chat. There we go. Hi to some lovely people in the chat. Thank you for joining us. Do appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
We have got Claire Borden. We've got Andrew. We've got Karen. We've got Ash, Peter Ray, Pete's Retro Collectibles. Buckle Y says evening as well. Thank you for popping in. Vintage
Yes.
Vandal, Eric Liddy, John LGG, Antiques and Collectibles, Tommy Bernhard as well. Hi Tommy, Just Me, Kathy, Southwest Sellers. Good evening, Vex, Alfie, and the new man. Alfie's not even in the room now.
No, he's not.
Esley, thank you for popping in. Appreciate it.
Yes.
Yeah, so another week has passed, and it's our second week of us working. So this is less of a
Working and trying to manage the office.
So working and reselling on the side, and it's going okay. I think it was a bit touch and go, but I had a really good Friday today, so I'm feeling.
It's because it's Friday.
No, it's not. I had a really good day at work today, and I felt good about it.
Can I just say?
Yeah. It's not because it's Friday.
It's because it's Friday.
No, it's not.
It's
no,
because
it's not.
Friday.
It's not.
It is.
It's not because it's Friday. Because you only feel good after you finish.
No, but
You do. I was down in the
do you
morning.
know what? Do
No,
you know
but
what
I was
that
down.
is?
No, but in the morning I was down when I went in.
It's knowing you don't have to go there.
No, but
tomorrow.
how I was feeling down in the morning when I went in. I wasn't feeling good in the morning. When I went in the morning, I was like a bit like, oh man. And then I had a good day. Just trying to like on my cornflakes, man. That's what I'm trying to do. Trying to ish on my cornflakes. Thank you for the super chat, Karen.
Thank you.
It's much appreciated. Thank you so much. That's so kind of you. Karen has just super chatted £2. Two of my favourite resellers can catch one live yet. We feel less resellery now. I think we're feeling this week especially with work and everything. We're reselling less.
Yeah.
Just because of time.
I hate to keep going on about it, right?
Yeah.
But it's tough. Okay, I'm struggling.
Are you?
Yeah.
No.
I'm gonna just be honest.
Yeah,
I'm struggling
that's
with the
good.
adjustment. I'm not good with change in the first place.
No.
Okay, I'm not the easiest person when change happens. I do freak out a little bit. I get a bit short-tempered. I kind of shout at you quite a lot, and I don't manage change at all.
Yeah.
I'm
Doesn't bother
coping with it.
Doesn't bother me.
I know, because you're barely seeing me, so I can't shout at you.
Yeah, it's pretty why I'm enjoying it.
Okay, so we're not really seeing much of each other during the week.
Yeah.
We do talk
Yeah,
on
we
the
do.
phone,
We
and
talk loads.
we text
Yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm at the office a lot on my own, and Zaheer's at the office in the evenings on your own.
Yeah.
And it's really. We're really still trying to get it to work and for it to kind of fit into
I think at the
what
moment,
we want it and
to
how
be
we
honest
want
with
it.
you guys, at the moment, with how bad sales have been recently,
Yeah.
like we had this week, we're not going to do graphs again because we didn't do them last week. We're kind of just
Do you know what? Do you know what?
we did, how much did we do?
It's
About
rubbish.
400, yeah, over
It's
both
rubbish.
stores, we did about £420 of sales in 7
Yeah.
days. And that's not because we're not listing.
Mm-hmm.
We're listing. We're listing regularly. We're scheduling. We've got more
Mm-hmm.
listed now than ever. We've got a bigger range than ever. We're listing on the general store as well.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, over 7 days, we did like 420 quid. And when it's like that, yeah, I've got to say, I'm actually really glad that I'm just really glad that we've got work as well at the moment. And who's to know at what the future's going to bring. We thought this year was going to be way better for us than last year. We were building and building, and it just hasn't happened. So I think that's something to talk about.
Thing is, the year's not over yet.
No.
Okay, we're still. We've
Yeah.
still got a fair chunk of the year left, so
Yeah.
we shouldn't be writing it off at this stage. And this is something we always try and remind ourselves of. Is although we've split the 2 stores, so that has had an impact. We've taken the office out. We have still got a working PayPal capital that we're paying off. That is having an effect on us. And there's a number of things that are happening and that we're having to deal with, and by the end of the year
we bit off more than we could chew, maybe.
probably
Yeah.
we did.
Yeah, we did. And it's important to talk about that things can, things can go sideways and sometimes they can dip. But I've got to say, I think having the work now, it feels good because we've had a really crusty week, but we will have good weeks. I know we will. And we've got, at least we're not like, at least we've already got a fairly established store, at least with the RC stuff, big range, big amount of items. Eventually, I'm sure it will pick up, and it just needs a bit of fresh stock putting in there, which again will come from having more cash flow, which is again something the work will help us with. So I think I'm definitely getting more. I think I'm just definitely getting more accepting of the idea.
Yeah.
Like if we had fewer expenses, things could be different, but we have the expenses that we've got. We're still always discussing, I think we've been talking about the office recently. I know some of you guys in the chat have always said that we jumped a bit too soon with the office. So that's something that we're still discussing, aren't we? So
Yeah.
So what?
No.
What are you making that face for?
When he says we're discussing, right?
Yeah.
He discusses, I shout.
Yeah. And then she says, "I'm not shouting," and it's like, on what planet are you not shouting? Like, she ends up just shouting. She gets like, it's just, that's. Oh, I still love you.
I love you too.
Yeah. It's just the way it is. Anyway, we'll go back into the chat. If you guys have got any questions and stuff, let us know, because we haven't really got a particular topic. We're just gonna just chat about how we're coping. I think we're doing well. I know you say you're tired. I'm tired as well, but
Okay.
we're both tired. No? What?
Yeah.
Are you not?
We're both tired.
Am I not tired?
Yeah.
No, but the way you said it was like, oh, okay.
I wasn't saying it like that. I was saying, like, you're saying we're both coping.
Yeah.
I don't feel it.
No?
No.
Why not?
Because I just don't.
You're alive?
I know.
Breathing?
That.
Got legs? Got arms?
Okay.
What else do you want?
Chat. It's fine.
Damn it. I think you're starting to believe the truth too much.
No.
Has the truth come into the chat?
I think
I saw the name
somewhere.
somewhere.
I did see it somewhere.
Hashtag freeback from Tommy there. Yeah, so it's one of those things. I don't know. Has the truth come in? I don't know.
I'm sure I saw the truth.
Are you sure?
Or was it just Tommy?
Might have been
With
just
his
Tommy. I don't know. Oh, Tracy's come in as well. She's just listening today. No worries. Hi,
Hello,
Tracy.
Tracy.
Thank you for popping in. And Karen says, the thing is, you've already put the hours in, especially with the RC store, and this will see through the adjustment stage. Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully.
Oh, there you go. The truth. Free Beck. Some type of labour laws are being broke clearly as he's overworking her. John says, I've got some of those box resizing tools listed. Oh, really, John?
Brilliant.
Cool. Yeah, I think people have been looking for those, like the ones that you can cut and yeah. Question. Have times got hard enough that Zia's had to cut back on the blueberry muffins yet?
I don't think it would ever be that bad.
Yeah, I mean, you know, like when you have to cut down on stuff, you have to cut down on like the non-essentials first. So obviously,
The blueberry muffins
are
an essential.
Yeah,
clearly.
so exactly, you know, you cut down on like stuff that's just extra, you know, like,
So that just doesn't get cut.
Yeah. Yeah, you can cut, I don't know, shampoo, toothpaste. You don't need that stuff. So that'll go before. Zaheer, why don't you list your own RC cars just for the views? Then people might see other things. Of course, put them high so they don't sell, says Eric.
You've already done that, haven't you?
Yeah, I mean, I've thinned down my RC collection simply because I've not been getting the time.
One at the office now that we're planning on listing
I've got a couple of nice Tamias that I'm keeping for obvious reasons because they were just amazing gifts and they were free. So
they're keepers.
That's a keeper. And also I kind of want to get petrol cars, like big fifth scale. So I wanted to kind of do that. But yeah, it's not a bad idea. When is the last time you slapped him back, says Tracy?
Oh, probably on the last stream, actually.
Question: what and where was your first date? What was that a question? Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was the Tatter Doctor. We went. Let me see if I remember this correctly.
Oh my god, I can't remember.
You can't remember? Such a floozy,
it was after
man.
Work.
Just floozy, but I can't even remember.
I remember the date of it.
You remember the date?
Yeah, because it was the same day as our wedding anniversary.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but that's just... Man, you don't even know. It's just floozy. Probably having dates all over the place.
Cheek.
No, I remember the date. I think we went to Frankie and Benny's because I thought I'd take her somewhere fancy. And I wanted to eat, but I wanted to still eat a burger.
Yeah.
So I thought Frankie and Benny's, they still do burgers. And to me, they were fancy back then. Yeah. You know, I was only 18, 19, I think I was 19. Was I 19? Yeah, I was 19. I was driving, so I was 19.
Oh, yeah, you were.
Yeah. So you were 18, I was 19. And yeah, I met at Frankie and Benny's. And like, I was really disappointed. What I remember distinctly, I don't actually remember much of the date. I remember that they served the burger, but it was like it wasn't assembled.
Like the lettuce and stuff was not in the burger.
Or was it that the bun was the top bun for some reason they didn't put on the burger?
No, but it was like it wasn't like properly made.
Yeah, like they were like as if trying to be fancy.
So clearly I have to put this together myself.
Yeah. I mean, I remember that. And then I think after that we watched Final Destination at the cinema. It had just come out. Yeah. And that was it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that was it, really. So, that was the first date. Right. When did you both last go out for a drink or cinema away from work, etc.? Too long, Karen.
Too long ago.
It's been too long. Although, we are waiting to see what rating the Joker movie is.
Yeah.
Because if it's a 12, we can take the girls with us. If it's an 18, then... I feel bad going and watching it. Yeah, but then I feel bad watching it because I know there are a lot.
Yeah, but we'll watch it again when it comes out.
Yeah. But we haven't been out for a long time actually. It's been a while. And when did we go out? We went out like not recent, a few months ago. Because a few months ago we had like a night out, didn't we? Didn't we? Remember?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
But it was a few months ago. It's been months now.
Yeah, we went into Preston for a few drinks.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I'm wondering if Z actually shaved his beard off, or did Bex just pull it out during one of their discussions?
No, he definitely shaved his beard off.
And question: when do you think me and Tracy will get married? Says Monumental Andrew. I don't know. I think you have. I didn't think that was on the cards.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
And Andrea's popped in the chat as well. Hi, Andrea. And Tommy says, Beck, I need a new lovely co-host to buy a couple of bottles of wine and be my new partner. You'll feel better watching ads wiggle on the floor, putting his trousers on. I've not seen this.
I've not either.
Oh my God, Karen. Honestly, Karen, we're gonna have to ban you.
Thank you so much, Karen.
Yeah, Karen, honestly, that's really kind of you.
You really don't have to do that.
Yeah, that's really kind of you. For the £20 super chat, to go out. That is so kind of you. We will go out. We will go out. Yeah, we are gonna. I think that's the thing with the job as well. Because you know what, I'm thinking like. eBay has really been it's not done what we thought this year. Like we got The Office, and when we got The Office we were like, okay, we need to now put in a lot of extra work to make it count and make it worthwhile. We put in a lot of extra work. We got the listings up, we've got the range up, everything. We did all of that. And it's not that we didn't even not see an increase in sales. We've just seen a decrease in sales.
Yeah,
So,
we have.
it's that's been kind of like just annoying. But it's just something we have to kind of know. The first step was definitely KFC. No, it wasn't. Me and Carl were supposed to go and see The Matrix. Never got there. So Karen. Oh, how sweet. Yeah, so we managed. We watched the movie.
We actually watched the movie.
We watched the movie and everything. So
I'm not sure it's the right movie for a first date, though. When you think about it.
You were squeezing my hand during the movie.
That's what it
Nearly
was.
broke my hand.
See?
Andrew says, "Oh, Z remembers the food, but not the date." Yeah, honestly, I can't remember the conversation.
That's why you took
Can
me
you remember
to a
the conversation?
scary movie. Because I don't.
No,
watch
I didn't take it. What? So you could break my hand?
No, so that would hold your hand.
No. I even like you holding my hand.
Whatever.
Yeah. All right. She gets the right hump because I didn't used to hold her hand. Like. And now if I tried to hold her hand.
Yeah, I was like, well, when we were first dating, you didn't want to hold my hand. No, I don't want to hold yours.
What about when we're old? Can we be like one of those couples
you carry
that we go,
my handbag?
Yeah. I'll carry a handbag. Cool. Open doors for you really slowly. Yeah, those are the best couples.
They're the sweetest couples.
They are. A treasure pirate has popped in as well. Hi Heather, how are you? Thank you for popping in. Karen, you're just too much, Karen, honestly. Having great sales at the moment, and these two have really helped me when times have been crap. Really? Oh, I'm glad you're having good sales as well. That's epic. It's okay, Tracy. Our relationship is still a secret. Oh God, that's just just funny. Just
what
funny.
Can you say?
Yeah. Right. Going out in the backyard doesn't count as going out, says Eric. My eBay only seems to have turned around by lower average selling price, higher volume. See, that's the thing. Like, I think sometimes I think like we've just been barking up the wrong tree with the vintage RC parts, because it's like we're so invested in it in terms of not in terms of money, but time and effort. We've put in so much effort listing that stuff, and we're like, we feel like we've just got to carry on listing it. And then I'm like, really, do we? But then I'm like, yeah, because it still makes us some money even when it's not making us as much. And I don't know, so much stuff. My head's confused at the moment. Understand, Beck, I don't like anyone touching me ever, says TPG.
And the thing is, right, Zaheer can kind of pull me around a bit. Yeah, that's not the wrong word to use, actually. Because you're quite a lot taller and a lot bigger than me. So when you come and hug me, right?
Yeah.
You're just like, it's like a big bear. I mean that in a really nice way, though.
Thank you. Yeah.
And you can kind of knock me over a bit,
Knock you over?
Like...
She always says, stop pulling me around.
Yeah, that's it. You pull me around a bit.
Goes, stop pulling me around.
Maybe
so if I grab her for a hug, then she's
and I'm like, stop it.
Because she can't, she has no control.
Yeah.
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 I don't know.
That's it.
Yeah. Let's go down the chat. Haha, Nick used to cuddle me all the time, not anymore. It just means that like your relationship has gone to like this super high level now, isn't it? Where you don't need hugs. That's how I'm trying to sell it anyway. Ray says, I needed cheering up and nothing does it better than you two lovely people, says Ray. Oh, that's so kind of you, Ray. Thank you. Kent Coastal Holiday Let says, never used eBay, lol. Really? Cool. Andrea, niggas, stop cuddling me too, says the tat doctor. Oh gosh. Treasure Prize says, I went out to the freezer in the shed at the bottom of the garden. Does that count? I don't know. Maybe if you had a nice walk, maybe if you saw like a little squirrel or something, make it a bit interesting. My hug's very special. Oh God, Andrew's talking about his hugs. I sell my hugs on eBay, really. He engulfs you, says Junk. Yeah, I suppose so.
Pretty much.
Used to cuddle Barry, now Winnie gets all my cuddles. Ah. I'll be live for drinking with Andrew tomorrow night. Ah, sounds good. We had a Labrador like that, a big bear.
Yeah.
Hi, Jesus, I'm getting busy now. My first full-time Q4 this year, says Sean. Oh, fantastic.
Cool.
Sean, your growth has obviously been really strong, so it's just only going to get busier. More like a Steve Spider hug from Steve's Death. Yes. Although Spider hugs are a bit personal, I think, because that's like literally wrapping your arms and legs around. So, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Question, is anyone else getting charged to schedule listings on a feature shop, or do eBay just hate me?
Okay.
Yeah.
We've been scheduling listings.
We're seeing...
You shouldn't be charged for it on a feature store.
But we're seeing a 6...
But we have been charged for our listings because we've gone over our
but I
listing
think
limit. But
I think
I don't think you should be.
Well, Peter
charged
Cummins,
for
who sometimes in the chat messaged me to say check your bills, because people have been getting incorrectly charged for scheduled listings. I will look at that then. But
so when I scheduled them the other day, it didn't charge us.
Yeah.
Only charged us for listing certain listings because we had gone over our limit.
Yeah, exactly. And Andrea, yes, that's exact. I just saw your comment. Yes, that's exactly what it is. It's super high level. That's it. Yes. It's super high level.
I can't see it.
Yeah, there you go.
Past it. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is, Andrea. It's just you've reached super high level relationship where you don't need all the hugs and stuff. So it's cool. It's a good thing. And Kent Coastal Holiday says, just got back cinema after watching Rambo. Definitely need a hug now. I really want to watch Rambo.
Wanted to watch that, didn't you?
Yeah, the new Rambo movie.
Yeah, I'm not I'm not a big fan of what's his face.
You've not even seen the original Rambo, have you?
No.
No. So,
yeah, I'm not a big fan of.
I can't believe you've not even seen the original Rambo, though. I mean, like, who here has not seen the original Rambo?
Me?
Yeah, but that's just you. Everyone else is going to have seen it.
I'm the only one in the room with you. So
I'm talking to the chat.
I had to respond to you because I'm sat next to you.
How can you not have seen the original Rambo?
I just don't like.
Do you know he's an Oscar-winning screen?
I know, but I just can't.
He wrote an
really
Oscar-winning script.
Look,
Oscar winner.
Look, you got me to watch Rocky. Okay.
What got you to watch more than one Rocky?
I know.
How many did you watch in the end?
All of them.
Andrew says, I've never seen Rambo. Man. Ashley says, I've never seen it either. And just me, Kathy. What, you've not seen Rambo? You haven't seen it either? What is this? Is this like the Sylvester Stallone Hate Society or something? Ashley says, I don't like what is his name? Is you don't like Sylvester Stallone?
I haven't seen Rambo.
What? Oh, I've seen the original Rambo. Oh, thank you, Peter. You can't stand Sylvester Stallone and his bad face. That's a bit harsh, Peter. And the other people we've seen with Bex on that, I find him annoying too. Oh gosh,
yeah, I just can't watch him.
He didn't win the Oscar for Rambo. He won it for Rocky, for a screenplay. Exactly. Rambo must be knocking on a bit now. Is this based in a nursing home? No, it's called Last Blood. Yeah, Southwest Sellers, first Rambo, really good. All the others, yeah, exactly. The first Rambo. That's what I'm saying. The first Rambo, First Blood. How can you not have seen First Blood? Jennifer says, love Sly Stallone. Exactly, Jennifer. Yeah. I'm with you on that. Sly.
Yeah, I am really sorry, but I just,
Rambo meets Terminator meets Aliens meets Predator. No, that would be a great movie.
I think I did really well to watch Rocky, though.
Rocky's amazing.
Considering I just don't like it.
Yeah, but Rocky's such a good story. Don't you think?
Yeah. I think that's probably why
it's
I watched
good story.
it. Because the story is really good.
You know, at the end, he's all beat up. Adrian.
See, that's
it. Adrian. Adrian.
Okay, can you just stop now?
No.
Please.
That's it. That's what he does, right? At the end.
Yeah.
Because his eyes are like... Cause You haven't seen Rocky either, says Andrew. Oh, man. Oh, God. No, that's not cool. Can't stand him. I can't understand. Oh, okay. Can't understand. Jamie, Millionaire Military are much better, says Tommy. Oh, God. I can't believe you guys are such haters for Rambo. So Rambo Last Blood, is it about his trip to dialysis? Oh, you know what? I'm going to watch it. It's going to be great. I hate all those stupid action movies. I'm imagining her saying it in that Irish accent. I just love her accent. Yeah, I hate all those stupid action movies. There wouldn't be X in the back of it. Oh, God. Rocky Horror Show, on the other hand, is amazing. Okay. Cobra was a good movie, Just Me, Kathy. Yes. Crime is a disease, meet the cure. That was the tagline for Cobra.
I've got no clue.
Yeah, of course you don't. Of course you
I've
don't.
got no clue. You completely lost me there.
No. Love the Expendables movies. I've not actually seen those, Jennifer. I really kind of dipped out of those, but I want to watch them because I think I got put off by how many big names were in there. Because you can't just... The issue I've got with the Expendable movies is you can't just like shove in someone like Bruce Willis like just in there, you know, and just shove him in there with Arnold and just packing them in there, like, and Bruce Willis then becomes like a side show, and he's John Mother McClane, you know, he's Die Hard now. Die Hard, that is a great movie. Well, everyone here must have seen Die Hard, right? I mean, we're getting on to off the topic a bit, but Die Hard. Off the topic of it. Die Hard's amazing, and Alan Rickman in it.
And I had actually watched Die Hard before I even met you. So,
oh, okay. Yeah, but you hadn't watched it properly. You watched it how you watch things.
No, I watched it.
You probably don't even know anything that happens in it.
I do. Some stuff happened.
You don't know anything. What happened?
Stuff.
Yeah, well.
All kinds of stuff.
See, she doesn't even watch them properly. See, she only watches movies properly with me because I make her watch them.
Whatever.
Yeah. Expendables are pretty good, says Dave. I still have all the Rambo and Rocky on VHS.
Wow.
Have you seen Creed? No, I haven't. No, I don't want to check out his porn films, Panzer. He did do that, a bit of the old porn. Nick has popped in. Hi, Nick. We are good. Face Off, best action movie for me. I remember watching Face Off. That was a really fun movie.
I don't think I watched that.
It was a John Woo movie.
Yeah.
John Woo had this look. Yeah, it was brilliant. It was brilliant. There's a topic, ask Kelly. Yeah, I suppose. Die Hard is just amazing, and Alan Rickman. Oh, you know when he asked Mr. Takagi for the code, Mr. Takagi. You know.
That's your favourite, isn't it? You always say that. He just goes around the house and says this stuff, and it's just like, it's like what?
The code. I don't know how to say the code, Mr. Takagi, would be ashamed. Because he's got a nice tailored suit, and he's like, he'd be ashamed to ruin the suit.
Yes.
And he's like, I don't have the code. You're gonna have to just kill me. And he just kills him, man.
Yeah.
Alan Rickman as Hans Gruber in that movie. Oh, what an amazing movie. And Shawshank Redemption, Green Mile, and The Rock, my three favourite films in that order. Okay. Face Off was a lot of fun. Shawshank is good. What's Beck's favourite movie from back in the day?
I don't know. I'm not a big movie watcher.
Oh, really?
Am I?
Yeah, she's the worst
I'm really
movie watcher. If you're into a movie, Beck is like the worst person to watch a movie with, because say you're really looking forward to a movie and excited about it, and you're like really like want to watch it, and you're like getting into it, and you want to talk to someone about it afterwards, and you look over at her and she will be like, I don't know, doing her nails, knitting, looking at her phone, anything but watching the movie that we're all meant to be watching. And then it's like, how am I meant to then have like a really good discussion about what we've just seen. Like, how am I meant to do that?
I don't
you
know.
Like, I remember when we watched Blade, and then she'd get the hump because I'd be just talking to my friends about it. Because then you don't talk to me about Blade. Do you remember Blade, guys? Wesley Snipes as the Daywalker. What a movie! And you didn't get excited like me.
Yeah, I didn't.
No. And the worst thing is you faked it once as well. You did. Yeah. You pretended that. Yeah. You like.
Was it the Indiana Jones?
No, it wasn't Indiana Jones.
What was it? I
can't remember what it was.
You kept asking me if I'd seen this movie. And I was
No. The worst
I'm
thing.
sure I have,
This is the worst thing she's ever done. Right. This really got to me. Okay. Because I often say to her like, "Oh, do you remember this movie?" And when like a movie scene might come to me, and I'm reminiscing, and I'm like, "Wow, what a great movie," or something. Okay. And then, like, I'll be like, "Oh, do you remember that scene?" And for ages, she would be like, "Oh yeah, that was really good." And I was like, "Yeah." And then one day I got suspicious and I tested her on it, and it came out that she didn't have a clue what she was yeah-yang about to me. And then I thought about it all the other times as well, and she just started laughing. I was so hurt.
You were so mad.
I was so hurt because all these years I've been telling her about. Oh, do you remember that bit in the movie? And she's like, yeah. And she's like, and most of the time she can't. And then she got mad and she's like, most of the time I can't even remember what you're talking about in the movies. I was so gutted.
I don't watch them properly, do I?
No.
If I do watch them, like sometimes, right? Okay.
This is so bad. Like, why would you
to me? Oh, do you remember this? And I'm
and
like, now I actually freely admit.
Yeah,
I'm like, no, I don't actually. And he's like, we watched it together. I was like, no, we didn't. He was like, no, we really did watch it together. And then it's not until we sit down to watch it again.
Yeah.
And then I go, oh yeah, I have seen this. So yeah, I'm not great at that stuff. But yeah.
Oh god, you need a lads movie night. Yeah, I think so.
I think so. Yeah.
If we're talking action movies, can we give the John Wick films an honorary mention? You know what, Stu? I really want to watch the John Wick movies. I've not seen any of them, but they look like they'll be a lot of fun, and like Keanu Reeves does look super cool. So. It's hard to find time for movies when you're just sitting in your room with your creepy dolls.
He won't let me get any creepy dolls.
Yeah.
I wanted to go and get some more. And he was like, nope.
You can't say to Bex she faked it once. Women are good at faking it, says Andrea. Yeah. Does Beck like Back to the Future trilogy?
Yeah.
Okay, what happened in the...
They've got a car and everything, and they go to places in Back to the Future.
Have you even seen them?
Yeah.
When did you see it?
A long time ago.
So, okay, what's the name of the main character?
Marty.
What's his surname?
McFly.
Oh, okay. And who's the guy that bullies him?
Oh. No, you've got me. Butch.
Biff.
Butch.
It's Biff. Butch is from Pulp Fiction.
That is from one movie.
It is from a movie, yes. Well done.
Right.
You got a name.
If there's ever like a pub quiz and it's about movies, you don't want me on your team, okay?
Yeah, if we do a movie quiz in Hitchin, right? I'm not on your team. Okay? You can go on some other team. Yeah, but then they might ask some obscure one about like Sound of Music or something, and then you might like.
And then I've got it. Or Calamity Jane or something.
Calamity Jane. Yeah. Oh god. Oh, I don't even know. Yeah. I don't even know. Hey, Zaheer and Beck, new here, enjoying the content, says George. Thank you for joining, George.
Thank you for joining us.
I hope you enjoy the content. It's not very reseller related recently because we've been working, and so this is just our weekly decompressing chat with the guys in the chat. So yes. But thank you for joining us, if you're still here, that is. Not seen third, love the other two. Yes, Keanu Reeves is super cool and not bad on the eye either, says Karen. Oh, so you did like the first two then? Okay. See? I might watch that then. John Wick. Highlander, must have watched that 200 times over the years. The underground car park scene is a market in London, says Jay Dennis. It's a bad day to give up, says Southwest. Biff, there you go, exactly. Beck is so vague. Completely vague. Completely vague.
Yeah.
Oh, God. All right. The chat keeps on just getting away. How about Avenger Endgame? Did you see that, Beck?
Yeah, we watched that last weekend, didn't
Yeah. Do you know what? I nearly didn't cry.
we? Yeah.
And then when the little daughter says, I love you 3000 to Iron Man,
Yeah.
like that got me.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's sorry for the spoiler, but
Yeah,
we've
if
just
anyone
seen it.
hasn't watched
Yeah,
it,
but
I'm
everyone's
sorry.
seen it now. But the I love you 3000
We're normally
bit,
like really behind. So.
that got me so bad.
Yeah.
They were really trying to make you cry at the end of it though. I hate when they do that. Toy Story 3 did that too. Okay. It's okay, Zaheer. You can come on my quiz team, says Andrew. Thank you, Andrew. Junk Girl says, I'm the same, Beck. Okay. There was a car, says Just Me. Yeah. Oh, God. DBG says to Karen, my ex-boyfriend as a teenager was obsessed with Keanu Reeves and wore a leather trench coat like the Matrix all the time. Not one of my finer moments. So you walked around with a dude with a long trench coat. So cool. I think that's pretty
cool, actually.
Bill and Ted, Excellent Adventures. Yes, Peter Ray. What a great film. And the Austin Powers series, definitely. Austin Powers series, Peter, definitely. I absolutely love that.
Actually, saying that reminds me.
Yeah.
At the time that Blade came out, I remember you threatened that you'd walk around with his big leather.
Blade?
Yeah.
Did I?
Yeah.
I don't know.
You were like, you were obsessed with that movie, and you even said to me, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna kill it." And I was like, "No."
Jay Dennis says, afraid to say ladies know little about the movies like guys do. Watch NCIS with your wife and only the guys get the movie references Denozo makes. Completely. I always get the movie.
Yeah, and it goes right over my head.
Yeah, so why are you even watching it then?
I like it.
Yeah, but you're not even getting half the thing.
So?
The live hangouts have been great recently, says Lisa Faith McGrosson. Been great recently, though. Guilt trips me into doing some work. That's why we do them. That's why we do the live hangouts, because it just makes us,
Makes us do some work.
Yeah. Beck, did you get into David Bowie's Labyrinth?
No, I didn't.
Oh!
And that's another one that I'm in trouble for.
Labyrinth is one of the best movies of all time.
I didn't.
I loved it. It didn't scare me, but it kind of... Did it scare me? Did I? I probably got scared a little bit. Yeah, because it was scary. No, it was scary that she couldn't get away. It looked like she might not get out. I was scared. It made me scared of mazes.
Oh, okay.
It made me scared. I won't go in a maze now because of Labyrinth. So, Labyrinth is such a good movie. You haven't seen it?
I think I've seen like bits of it. I don't think I've actually seen like the full movie.
What? Jesus.
I know.
Oh.
I'm not really a movie person. You should
Yeah, but
know that
Labyrinth.
by now.
Yeah, but that's... You know what? An Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
Ray Cunningham says, any Matrix fans? Yes, I love The Matrix. Absolutely fantastic. The first one, the second one was, the third one was just, yeah. Third was a bit comical. Matrix 4 soon. Yeah, hopefully it will be really good. Labyrinth is brilliant. Yes, you're right. Number one grossing movie of all time. I think a few people saw it. No spoilers. Oh, okay, Eric. Yeah, I love you 3000, man. It just, completely. Just, okay, what is people's best comedy? Mine's Cool Running, says Kent Coastal Holiday.
Yeah, that's a pretty cool movie.
Yeah, it
actually.
is.
I really like Cool
It
Running.
is.
What are the ones that we
Funny movies?
Yeah.
We like a lot of Will Ferrell
yeah,
stuff.
it's got to be like Will Ferrell stuff.
I like the other guys was really good, but I really, really like Talladega Nights.
I was going to say, what's the racing car one?
Yeah. What's the racing car? See, I'm meant to know what she means.
Yeah,
the
but if I say
racing
his
car.
name, you'll know what I mean,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, Talladega Nights
That
with
one.
Will Ferrell is one of my favourite movies. It is
and
just
Step Brothers as well.
Step Brothers
Oh
is
my
really
goodness.
good, but Talladega Nights is come on. Talladega Nights is
Yeah,
next level.
it is.
Talladega
It is.
Nights is just one of the best movies.
Yeah.
Just it's so hilarious. It's so stupid.
Yeah, it is.
I there's lots of fun. I watch a lot of comedies as well.
Yeah.
I love comedy movies. So yes.
Maybe it's the type of movies that you're trying to get me to watch.
No,
'Cause I do like
no,
comedies.
you don't. Do you? Okay,
Yeah.
okay, you like them so much you can't remember the names.
Yeah.
But anyway, it's cool. It's cool.
Whatever.
If real is what you can feel, smell, taste,
You
and
can't.
see.
Do you know what? You can hardly talk, right?
Yeah.
Because you get people's names wrong all of the time. Like,
Best
all of the
comedy
time.
films are
No,
all the Happy
hang on.
Madison films.
Hang on.
Yeah,
Wait.
Happy Gilmore.
We are not skirting over this. You can't call me out on like not getting like movie names and like forgetting bits and pieces of the movie, right? When you can't remember people's names.
That's different. People, you know.
Okay, people that you see,
Yeah.
and like even down to our neighbours, you don't even recognise them.
I do sometimes.
Right, we were in the car the other morning.
I know you can talk about that.
So we're driving down. We're not even on our road, so we turn into the road before we get to our road, right? So we turn the corner,
And there's this guy walking his dog. And I gave him a wave, but with real conviction. You know that it was such a good wave that the guy smiled and waved back. And I thought, yeah, that was good.
And he was like, that was one of our neighbours, right? I was like, no.
Well, who is it?
I was like, I don't know. But he obviously didn't want it to be awkward and,
Well,
I might have smiled
made
and waved back.
I might have
But,
made his day.
You can't-
I might have made his day.
You may have done.
He may have been having a bad day, and he sees me giving it.
I'm sorry.
It turns out that I didn't know. Oh gosh.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. So thing is, next time I see him around, if I ignore him, he's gonna think, "What did I do?
What did I do?
What did I do?" He was.
But the problem is,
we were friends.
you won't
last-
remember. You won't remember.
Yeah, I won't
You won't
remember.
recognise him.
Yeah,
You
but
won't think, oh, now I've got to wave at this guy.
I might not, but then he'll be like, "What did I do?"
I don't know what to say to
Oh
you.
gosh. Yeah, nah,
Yeah.
I love. I do actually love things like Happy Gilmore. Yeah, as well, really good.
Yeah.
Goat Jazz says I worked in video rental, best job ever. Get paid to watch movies. Actually, one of my favorite movies is Clerks, the original Clerks.
that's pretty
We love
good.
Kevin Smith films. Mallrats as well.
Yeah.
When I used to wear a leather trench coat like Keanu as well, says Andrew, except mine was a PVC trench coat from TJ. Oh. Retro Tech says, Z, question, do you know PayPal UK is going to keep the referral fee on refunds like the US PayPal is now doing? This could be costly if you sell high value items. I thought they had delayed that, Retro Tech. I thought they had delayed that. I'm not sure. Beck says, do you remember that film, Z, the one about RCs? I love NCI, says Eric Liddy. Yeah,
I do
yeah.
too. I always
Yeah.
watch like the reruns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. God, the chat,
We've just
man.
kind of lost our chat.
Yeah. Oh, damn it.
Wow, we're really far behind, are we?
God. Damn it. This chat has moved on. There's so much chat to keep up with. All right, guys, hold on.
Okay.
Yeah, I love NCI. Yes, okay. Can't beat Winnie the Pooh, says Peter Ray. The Heffalump movie, too many years working with kids. Lol. I watch live hangouts in the morning whilst listening as normally ready for bed when you go live, says Karen. Oh, is that like...
Oh, like the the working hangouts, like the listing ones.
I work hard on the live hangouts. Listed 2 items on the last one, says Andrew. Question: fave TV series watching at the moment? Mine has got to be Instinct at the moment. Ooh. I'm looking forward. I know Netflix have released a new, or are going to release a new episode of Breaking Bad. That was the last series, but we're currently, TV series wise, we're not really up to date.
Yeah, we're not.
We started watching Black Mirror.
Yeah.
And we loved it.
We've not finished that, actually.
We started watching some episodes, but they were really heavy. And like, we enjoyed them, but we're like taking them slowly.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're not into a TV series at the moment, apart from watching like NCIS and Special Victims Unit and things like that. Yes, Nick, they are doing a new Matrix, like an updated version. It's more apt now than ever, I think. Why does it sound like the guys have more time to watch movies than the ladies, says Marie? Jane Dennis, reason for divorce, she did not watch The Labyrinth. Kung Fu Hustle is a good movie. Yeah, it's not bad. Z, go and ask her. Star Wars. You've seen
I've seen Star Wars.
Star Wars, yeah.
Absolutely.
What about guilty pleasure film, says Stu? I'll start with Krull. Terrible film, but I'll always watch it. Oh, guilty pleasure films. You watched...
Mine are probably going to have to be like
Armageddon.
Armageddon, yeah. I watch that over and over again.
Armageddon.
Makes me cry every single blooming time, but I watch it over and over again. Yeah. And I have to say Christmas movies. Like, I watch, like, really, really
Coming to America too. Oh, funny movie. Bad Boys and Bad Boys 2. We were
watching the clip the other day.
We were just because Bad Boys 3 is coming out.
Yeah, so we were getting all excited.
Yes, if you haven't seen Will Smith and Martin Lawrence in Bad Boys and Bad Boys 2, definitely worth a watch. Absolutely hilarious films. And yes, if there's a Coming to America 2, I will definitely be watching that. Life of Brian. Yes, Nick, definitely. Question: how long do you think you could resist looking at your phone after a ka-ching? I have to look at it instantly.
Yeah, I would say I would have to look at it as well.
Yeah,
if I've heard the ka-ching or like the noise, then I have to go and have a look at it.
Exactly. Blades of Glory, says Claire. That's a really good one. Good. Yes, Blades of Glory is a really good movie. DPG. Napoleon Dynamite.
I can't believe we haven't said that.
How could we not have even said it?
I know.
Ooh. Napoleon Dynamite has to be up there with one of the best comedy films of all times. Yeah. It was just so brilliant. Here's a sledgehammer. It's a sledgehammer. Yes, Napoleon Dynamite is amazing. It's so amazing. What a great movie. How could I have forgotten to mention that? Best comedy film ever, Star Wars Phantom Menace, says Andrew. I don't know. Star Wars Phantom Menace was really good for the pod race and the fight at the end. Other than that, it was terrible. Best comedy film is Caddyshack. Yeah, Caddyshack is brilliant as well. And Team America, definitely. Got to go. Indian has just turned up. No worries, Karen. Thank you for popping in. And again, thank you for just, the ridiculous super chats. Absolutely.
Yeah,
thank
we
you.
really appreciate it, Karen. Thank you.
It's just really kind. Okay. Nick says Zaheer's brain is too full of movie quotes and rap lyrics to remember people's names.
And Dave has said, "Did you recognise the dog? Maybe you recognise the dog."
I thought it was the dog, but you said no, it's not. No. It was the right breed, though, right?
It was the right breed.
So there you go. There was
it was the right breed.
There you go.
But we do have a couple of neighbours on our street with like similar looking dogs. So, yeah.
Exactly. Name tags are defo needed at Hitchin. Yes, definitely. Name tags will be great. To avoid that, No,
you'll still be called something similar to your name instead.
Yeah. Kevin Smith is the best. Long live Smodcar, says Ari Lady. Yeah, we love Kevin Smith movies. Clerks, Mallrats was insane as well. Oh, and I tell you what, one of the most deep and lovely movies was Chasing Amy. Chasing Amy, actually, could that be my favourite film? It might be. It's where I got my favourite swear word from.
I'm trying to think of your favourite.
The one, see you next Tuesday nugget.
Okay.
I think it was that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But amazing. Just brilliant. I think we deserve Bex to give the Gibbs smack around the back of the head. Hey, Pittsburgh, how are you?
Hey.
Oh wow, we've had so much fun talking about movies, guys.
Right?
We should change this to movie chat. What do you guys reckon? Just talk about movies every Friday. Fifth Element. That's not a guilty pleasure, Eric.
Yeah.
I think that's that introduced me to Mila Jovovich. Not obviously personally, but I was young when I saw it.
But you clearly thought it was personal.
It was personal for me. I'm thinking I was young enough. It was before.
She knows nothing about you.
No, she's not. So, definitely. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. All right. We should probably mention. I like watching movies whilst listening sometimes. And Goat Jazz asked, first horror film you ever watched. It was Poltergeist, and it scared the bejesus out of me. And then Poltergeist 2, that scared the living. Poltergeist 2 was worse than 1 because it had this guy with this really creepy grin. Like he had all these, he had nice teeth, but they were like, he had like almost like a skeletal visage. I don't know how else to put it. Like. He was just scary, and he came to the door and creep. Yeah. Those films.
I mean, I'm not good with scary movies.
It reminds me of that Eddie Murphy joke. I changed the channel.
I laugh at that, right? I laugh at that.
My daughter
joke,
is in the TV
but
set.
I've never seen that movie.
Oh, see,
But I get it because I have seen that clip though. No, but listen to me. You know I can't watch movies.
You
like
laugh
that.
like you get it.
No, but I do get it.
No,
I've seen the
don't.
clip. No, but I've seen the clip, but I can't watch the full movie. I just can't watch the full movie.
So you've seen
I've seen the clip
where she gets hand reaches out and grabs her into the TV
I've seen the
set.
clip that it's to do with. That's why I do laugh at it.
For those of you that have no clue what we're talking about.
I can't watch it.
For those of you that have no clue
I can't watch the full
what
movie.
we're talking about, okay? We're talking about Eddie Murphy's Delirious, was it? I think it was Eddie Murphy's Delirious. Or was it Raw? In one of his stand-ups, Eddie Murphy does one of the most godlike jokes ever. And it was where he talks about, horror movies and things like that. And he did like a joke. I'm not going to tell it because I can't tell it like Eddie Murphy. No. But it was like him reporting his daughter being in the TV set. And it was just amazing. It was amazing. You got to watch it. Eddie Murphy, that joke. Yeah. If go onto YouTube, not now, after the stream. Okay? Yeah. After the stream, go onto YouTube and type in Eddie Murphy, TV's daughter in the TV set. It was it was the best. Brewster's Millions was a very good movie. Men in Black were very good with the Bullchinians. There was a race called the Bullchinians where they actually had because they were kicking him in between his legs and nothing was happening. And then they were like, Bullchinian, and they ripped it. And there they were, hanging enormous, and they punched him in them. That was a really good movie, actually, Men in Black. Right. Okay. Total Recall was amazing. Yeah. How has this live turned into 30 minutes of talking about film, says Ash?
I have no idea.
I don't know. I think this is just what it's going to be like now. This is the most fun I've had in yonks talking about... and Rick says next so because he will still come home next day and be like, Bex, remember that guy next to the woman? You know, the one by the wall with the face. Oh gosh, my
Yeah.
eyes are watering. Dogma was great, Vicky, and
Yeah.
Shazad has popped into the chat as well. Hi,
Hi,
Shazad.
Shazad.
Monumental. Andrew says yes. Chasing Amy equals great Kevin Smith film. Yeah, Chasing Amy is just a great movie. To be honest with you, Chasing Amy transcends the whole Kevin Smith thing, because I think a lot of people enjoy Kevin Smith for his movies, like obviously you know, Jane Silent Bob Strike Back and Dogma with the giant poo monster and things like that. But Chasing Amy, I think, transcends all those and just goes into it's amazing. It's an incredible movie. Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Wow. Mila Jovovich would get some monumental magic.
I've seen Killer Clowns actually.
Have you? From Outer Space?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. The 1963 version of The Haunting is brilliant. It's what black and white film was invented for. Perfect viewing for Halloween, says Stu. I think I'm the only person on the planet who likes to stop or my mum will shoot. No, that's a guilty pleasure, says Aaron. Probably. Hi all, hope everyone is feeling good tonight. Yes, Nadine, thank you for popping in. What is the first movie at the cinema? Mine was Seven. I was only 13, so she's like, Seven was a great movie, but I think at 13 that would have really messed me up.
Yeah.
Seven was an incredible movie. I think my first movie was probably with my junior school or my infant school. And I think it was one of the Land Before Times.
Yeah, I was gonna say mine was
Yeah.
probably with my parents, and I think we went this is one that I remember was Sister Act.
Yeah.
Which I think was like, I don't know.
Yeah.
That was probably like the first one I can
Movie
remember
chat because I
anyway.
say Rambo. Such a great chat, says Ken. Yeah, it's your fault,
I know,
Ken
it
Coach.
is.
Let's blame me for this. Nightmare on Elm Street used to scare me when I was a kid. RVA Flips is really big into Freddy Krueger memorabilia and stuff. Question, what's your best weepy? I cried out loud. Toy Story 3 tried to make me cry.
Yeah.
What makes me cry every time? I know what makes me cry every time. I mean, I've got to say, I Love You 3000 made me cry in the Avengers when like the daughter says it. But something else that is guaranteed to make me cry is the Simpsons episode where he has to go back to work.
Yeah.
And he covers up the plaque of shame with photos of Maggie, and it covers up the plaque of shame which says like your hair forever or something.
Yeah.
And it covers it up to say do it for her.
Yeah.
Like that makes me cry all the time.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because somehow it means something to me as well.
I don't know. If you're talking about like kids movies though, I think Up.
Yeah. Up made me
It's
cry.
probably like
yes.
Oh.
Yeah. When the pages turn, when you looks at the last page, yes. That made me cry.
Yeah, because
Yes.
he kind of went on this big adventure, didn't he?
And then he goes through all that craziness, and he turns that page,
And then
she was satisfied.
Yeah.
Oh, that's making my eyes water now.
Yeah.
Man, you shouldn't talk about that movie. I'm
I'm
not even kidding you.
saying.
I swear, guys.
I
Look
think,
at my eyes.
I mean,
Look, can they see?
Look at my eyes.
They're watering up. Man, up.
But yeah, the
Yeah.
Toy Story 3. That that was
Yeah. Up.
yeah. But
And Toy
Up,
Story.
I
Up
definitely
for me, yeah, definitely.
We watched that with the kids and
Yeah.
we just both cried.
Yeah, definitely.
Kids crying as well.
My first movie is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 1990, and it's still one of my favourites till this day, says Alia. Yes, that was a great movie. Z has to be on top chat. He's skipping all over. No, it's on live chat, but it goes...
Do you know what? It keeps jumping down.
It keeps jumping. It's messed up, Tommy. BCP checks in the mail. Why is that, Tommy? What did you say something?
Oh,
What?
BCP's putting links in.
Oh, BCP's putting
Yeah,
links in.
yeah.
Yes, check out. Star City's Pickers and my girl did make me cry as well.
Oh yeah, that makes me. Yeah, that made me cry.
had a
as well.
ka-ching.
Yeah.
We've sold some turnbuckles.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, my girl made me cry as well. Actually, wow, a lot of movies make me cry. Huh. Secondhand Lions. Has anyone else seen it? No, I've not seen that. I've not seen that. Checks in them. Oh, is that why? Because of the
Yeah.
No, it's absolutely guys. If you haven't already, I will say this again. Please check out Tommy Bernhard. Click on the 3 dots next to his name.
Or just the links that BCP's
All
put
the
in
links
chat.
BCB's put in. Check him out and check out Tracy, who is uniquely me. They are the funniest people in the reselling community. They have like the best. Like, it's just a crazy chat. Don't go there expecting like all kinds of resellerness though.
No.
Just put it this way: 5 a.m. you can tune in and like, because I
There
wake
can
up
be-
at 5.
there
They
can
can
be
talk
all-
about all kinds.
All kinds
of
can be
things.
discussed.
So, Jay Dennis says, "Kaching, been a good day on eBay today. Somebody has turned eBay on. We have done 1K today. Wow,
Oh, well done.
Congrats! Yeah,
That is good.
we've had a couple sales, but yeah. Pittsburgh says Tommy and Tracy are awesome.
Oh, they so are.
Yes, they are, definitely. And so is the Crazy Card, Mike's channel for great antiques info. Definitely check him out as well. And Money Mental, Andrew. Life of Pi. I've never seen that, Nadine. Nadine said Life of Pi, absolutely stunning film. Do you know what film made me angry? Was Pi. Not Life of Pi, but there was a movie called Pi. And apparently it was a good movie. But I turned it on and I just was like, no, screw that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, it is well over our time, I think.
It is.
We've talked just about movies.
We have.
I will adjust the title so no one clicks on the,
so no
the
one
video.
thinks it's going to be reselling related, so we will adjust it.
My first film in the cinema was Superman 2. Wow, Ken Coastal. That's back in the day.
Yeah.
Is that Superman 3 was the one with Richard Pryor, right? Where he's always doing the yo-yo.
I think that's the only one I can remember.
Do you know what? Richard Pryor made me want a yo-yo
Yeah.
when I saw Superman 3. Yeah. Pi as in 3.147 whatever. That one. I just didn't get it. I just didn't get that movie and I left it. But anyway, guys, thank you for joining us.
Yes.
Um,
Thank you for putting
we
up
will-
with this live chat.
Andrew says, I've acquired some serious reselling knowledge watching this tonight.
Really?
And Stu says, was it because it wasn't about pie? No, I knew it wasn't. I walked into that little Stu.
Peter Ray is just pointing out that George Ross has a live tonight at 9 p.m. I think it's for the raffle, so go and check
Shazad said the same thing as well. Did you think the movie was about pie? Yeah.
One after the other.
Yeah, yes. Yes, guys, please check out George Ross live at 9 p.m. for the raffle. So go to George Ross's channel as well. Appreciate it. Appreciate everyone popping in here. And yes, Peter Ray's channel as well there. So this was great, y'all, says Just Me Kathy. And Ray says, cheered me up so much. This has fantastic. That means a lot to us. Z, are they redoing Chicken Shop? No. Night away in Oxford tomorrow. Can't wait. Great chat, says Nick. Thanks for popping in. Thanks, Andrea. Thanks, Nick. And KLC's channel. All these links coming in. Definitely. BCP. Definitely check out Louise on KLC's channel as well, guys. Have a good night. And we'll see you guys in the next video. Hopefully with more reselling stuff.
Yeah.
Or some reselling
Hopefully.
stuff. Any reselling stuff.